is Dwight Vick, the owner and founder of Victory Life LLC, established in 2018, and Victory Youth Sports Organization, a 501c3 established in 2020. Over the last 27 years, Dwight has conducted motivational presentations and workshops focused on empowering youth and families to become successful in their endeavors. He became a licensed professional counselor in 2017, and now is working on earning a doctorate degree. Dwight is married and has 3 children. Isaiah attends Patriot High School. Lauren attends Gainesville Middle School. His oldest, Sydney, goes to Old Dominion University. His father is a PhD and his mother a retired teacher. And his parents just celebrated their 50th wedding anniversary. Because of his work, Dwight received a CASA Outstanding Social Worker of the Year Award in October of 2005. He is committed to assisting with the educational, spiritual, mental, and physical development of all young people. In this role, he provides therapeutic mentoring to at-risk youth, focuses on goal setting, career development, time management, and life skills. I'm pleased to announce that he's here and to give him a very warm welcome. So please join me in giving him a applause.
Yeah, I gotta get this right. Is that good? You guys hear me? I want to tell you though, I am honored to be here because anytime someone reaches out to me and wants to talk about and ask questions and engage about what I'm doing in the community, I'm excited because it's not many of us out here. There's agencies and organizations, but people like myself and Linda who are really passionate, that care, you don't really see that all the time because it's not enough of us, right? Victory Life, the services we provide assessments and evaluations, therapeutic mentoring, family support services, individual and family therapy, independent life skills groups, and parent coaching. The independent life skills groups and the therapeutic mentoring are 2 of our biggest programs. Now, being a licensed mental health clinician, I do family counseling and family therapy and individual therapy, but the therapeutic mentoring program I started when I used to work for other agencies because I realized young men would rather compete in the Hunger Games than go to counseling and therapy. So what I did was I realized as I was working in outpatient therapy, I used to work for Prince William County CSB, or when I worked in private practice for other agencies, my young men and young ladies I worked with wanted to know how could they get help, but not always do therapy. Because with therapy, there's some limitations. So I said, let me create the Victory Life Therapeutic Mentoring Program. The Therapeutic Mentoring Program is basically principles of counseling, but it's through mentoring where they don't realize they're getting the same help, but in a different way. Because truthfully, if we box in counseling and therapy, and we box in how to help people, we're limiting the possibilities of change and growth and treatment. You can help somebody while playing Uno. You can help a young lady who is engaging in self-injurious behavior through taking a walk or taking her to get her hair done or taking her to a school play. We do that through the Victory Life Therapeutic Mentoring Program. So we're funded by CSA. We also, our main funded referrals come from probation, kids that are on probation, DSS, which is CPS, DSS foster care, the Community Services Board where I used to work, and also Prince William County and Fairfax County Public Schools. It's interesting how life comes full circle because everyone and entity I name, I used to work for. See how I did that? That was not my plan. That's how God works. Substance abuse, drug crisis. Let me just say this right now. The drug crisis is not being advertised or talked about enough because it doesn't get the same attention as the crack epidemic and heroin epidemic. But if you work in the field like I do, you talk to teachers, nurses, and doctors and other professionals in the human service and medical service field, we are dealing with the crisis. With opiates, Percocets, vaping, and other hardcore drugs. It is serious. And it's affecting young men and women from middle school on up. You can talk to Linda, and she can say the same thing. It is very dangerous. As she mentioned, many of the kids are being born addicted. 2020 changed us forever. And I'm not here to get political. I'm not here for that. I don't even get involved in that because I'm here to be part of the solution. But 2020 changed us forever because the young men and women, the kids, the future of this world, were affected. Also their families. Not just so much by the virus. The isolation, the fact that in March of 2020, the world shut down for them. So if you were getting your meals from school, if you were getting your socialization from sports teams, from interaction and other activities, and it was stopped, and you had someone advocating for you in the schools or in a community like me, and it's just stopped to just nothing, what happened? They were in the house, they were in their apartments, they were in their homes with no more services. As a matter of fact, I risked it all. In April of 2020, I started working again. I went out there, I put on a mask, I put on blue gloves, and I saw kids the entire year, which proved to be beneficial because when Virginia opened back up, I was one of the few programs in the entire state that was seeing clients and patients in person. Didn't know if I could get the virus, but I knew those kids needed me. These kids are dealing with something different. It's just different. Every generation has their challenges, right? The social media, the different challenges they face are very different from what you face. But they're still kids just like we were, and they need help. I appreciate you guys for letting me spread my message and talk about my business. Thank you guys again. Thank you.